Hey Sagittarius, it's Gigi, but so intuitive. Welcome back. This is your weekly tarot scope. I will really try to stop that because I feel like every time I let cards hit the table, they shake the camera. So let me stop while I'm here. Anyway, let's get into this. I'm deciding to do something different this week where I am pulling an oracle card, and for this particular week, it is the Flower of Life Oracle deck that gives us a little bit of guidance of where we are in this life currently, what we should be doing, and some tips and tricks that could probably help get us to the best version of us or to pull out the better version of us. All right, Sagittarius, let's find out what's going on with you. I feel like the oracle card don't want to talk. That's odd. Ah, okay. Uh, okay. I feel like there are several people that are getting this card this week, but it came out for you for a reason. So I'm gonna go with it. Let's see if there's another one. Is there more for Sagittarius? Yep. Okay. So I'm clearly guided to pull more than just one for you. So let's take a look at what we have, Sagittarius. You have three. You're the only zodiac sign so far for this weekly that has had three oracle cards from the Flower of Life deck. So the very first one, and each one of them has a passage. So I'm just going to read through them as quickly as I possibly can. I'm going to hold them up so if you stare at the camera long enough, hopefully you can read it as well. But the first card you have is Healer. The second card you have is Meditation. And the third card you have is Love and Fear. So Healer. When you awaken to your truth, the feeling is so incredible and freeing that you may feel that it is your responsibility to help all feel this good. To try and awaken others is not the role of a healer. Your job is to feel the best you can in every moment, to be in full balance with you. Allow your higher self, the whole of the universe, to shine through you and inspire others to choose to see the world differently, if they so desire. Whatever they choose to do is up to them. You have the choice to love you and all. Everyone is at different levels of perception and consciousness. Wherever anyone is perfect for them in their life in that moment. Let everyone be as they are and just focus on feeling the best you can right now. No one has to change for you to feel love because you are love. The second one is meditation. Meditation is a creative process. It is not something we do or need to learn. It is simply a connection back to who you are. It is called a practice because it is training you into alignment to just be in a space of allowing thoughts and feelings rise and fall without you having any attachment. In this allowing, easy, non-resistant space, you may realize there are aspects of yourself that you need to heal or recognize. Be you, for you are wonderful. And then we have love and fear. Love and fear cannot exist in the same space or at the same time, as they are very different vibrations. If you are feeling fear, imagine breathing in green or pink light and feel any fear or lower energies transforming into love. Now you are fully present and in a vibration of love. You feel safe, knowing exactly what to do in any circumstance or situation. This is now your reality. So say to yourself, I trust I am a channel of love and wisdom. My higher self will guide me at all times and in all situations. Now that I know this, I can relax, have fun, and live my life present in each moment. Beautiful, Sagittarius. And I'm not saying that to blow smoke. Like, you got healer, meditation, love, and fear. If you don't meditate on a regular basis, this is your call out to to possibly do that. And it doesn't have to be long. Like, it doesn't have to be. You could do a quick 5-minute meditation. Sometimes that helps to balance out emotions. What we got going? Okay, what we got going on for Sagittarius? Y'all already come out the gate. Okay, what the fuck? It's not bad. I'm just, the energy is just, it's palpable. Like, it's, y'all did not come to play. It's okay. It's okay today. Let's see. Any other messages for Sagittarius? Any other messages for Sagittarius? Okay. One last. Okay. I just want to make sure I had them all. Okay. All right, so you have the Judgment card. Judge, lest ye be judged. I don't know how the good book said it, but or how the Bible said it, but judge lest ye be judged. But I don't get that feeling for you. I'm just calling it out, just to be a stinker. I feel like you're rolling into this week learning more about your emotional self, not what we see here on the tangible, but about your heart-centered self. And I feel like this is a call for you to get back to your heart-centered self and not what we see in the 3D, like what this tangible is, whatever this exterior is. It's just that, my love. It's just the exterior. But who are you at your core? Who are you at your heart? I feel like that's being called back for you this week. Like, you need to really acknowledge that, seek that out, seek who you are at your core and who you are at your heart. Let's move forward, because I could stay in that space for quite some time trying to tell you how to get there. So I do think, though, that these call outs for meditation and the love and fear, because they can't exist in the same, are really, really good call outs for you. So wherever you find there is fear, I like to think of that as kind of like it's a map. So if you find that you fear X, Y, and Z, I always say go to where that fear is and figure out why you fear it. Why is there fear there, right? That will allude to what you need to heal in your heart space. So just for that, take that as it will and as it resonates. We jump from the Judgment card to the Four of Wands to the Eight of Swords to the King of Wands. So I also think you're learning this week. You are learning this week what to bind yourself to and what not to bind yourself to. Because I think beforehand, you may have gotten into certain situations or certain situations. I'm just going to say that's how it feels. It feels like it's a situation where you are bound to something and or someone, and it may not be complimentary. It may not be the best thing for you, whether it be family, friends, it doesn't matter. That Four of Wands tells me that you want to build that stability, right? But you feel like something else is tethering you to it, or you're bound to it, and you can't build this stability. My thought is this: if what you are bound to is in fact in alignment, sometimes being in alignment doesn't mean that it's all peaceful. No, sometimes being in alignment is actually painful. Yeah, there are moments of that. There are times where it doesn't feel like what you're tethered to is it gives you the good and jujus. Alignment, the purpose of you being in alignment is for your evolution. So really, if that's the case, then you can eat up all the cookies and cakes you wanted to, or whatever your heart's desire was, and your body would be svelte. Nah, it ain't happening, because you need to work out. You need to do something. You need to constrict. You need to restrain. There are all types of movements that you need to do to have your body be in perfect health, right? And not all of it is all the good stuff you want to do. Sometimes it's not necessarily bad. It's just that some of the stuff that you have to do is painful, right? It's the same for spiritual alignment. It's the same for that as well. It's not all daisies and roses, and y'all are the most pragmatic sign I can think of, so I know you already know it ain't all daisies and roses. Nonetheless, before I jump off onto a tangent, you are in fact building that stability this week, my dear. You're building that, but it requires you to take a look at your intent. And the only way I feel like you can know your intent is to know your heart. You have to single it out, draw it back in, look at your heart, right? And move from that space instead of moving from a space of not materialism, but what you see visually with your eyes. Move from your heart space, because that is a deep level knowing and feeling, right? So I feel like that never leads you in the incorrect space. It always leads you to the right space, whether you know it or not. You land, or you end this week on that King of Wands energy. So you're in that I'm standing my ground, I'm strong, I figured this out, I've reconnected. You are reconnecting. That's the fucking word I was looking for. Reconnecting to your heart space this week. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. You should feel overjoyed for that, because I feel like life changes for you. Not that it hasn't already, but once your heart is connected and once your mind, your heart, and your soul are all connected, whoop, that's exactly what I hear for you this week. Like, you align all of these elements and all of these aspects of you perfectly, and what shows up, kudos to you for what shows up, my dear. Please let me know what's happening in your life. Do all the things that these wonderful YouTubers tell you to do. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you comment down below. And until next week, Sagittarius, peace.